Hi, Karl.
Hello, how are you? Very nice to meet you.
Fair, well, thanks.
Hi, how are you?
Karl, Stephen. How are you?
Hi.
Anyway, how are you doing, Karl? You're good?
Very good. Very glad to be here. Thanks for
That's what I'd like to
I
hear.
appreciate the call.
No problem. Could you start off by telling us a small bit about yourself?
Yeah, no problem. My name is Karl Sullivan. I'm from Salt Hill originally. Went to school in the city. Played sports from a young age. Still play sports at the moment. I have a keen nightlife. I enjoy going out frequently. Not too much, because I understand you can't have too much of a good time.
Balance.
I have family around me, so that makes me kind of happy. It's a nice sort of motivator.
Do you live at home with your family?
I don't actually. At the moment I'm currently living in Belmont. It's ideal for where I'm at the moment.
Yeah.
Plus with the super value store nearby, it helps.
Could you tell me a bit about Super Value?
Super value. It's an indigenous business, isn't it?
It is.
You know, they support local businesses. So, you know, like I'm very much in support of how they support local farmers, suppliers, like giving people jobs, especially at this difficult times.
Yeah.
You know, it can be a bit challenging for some.
According to your CV, you have a degree in business, you do?
I do indeed, yeah. I studied in GMIT.
Very good. Did you enjoy your time in GMIT?
I did, yes. GMIT is very good to me.
The course was...
The course, yeah, very beneficial. A lot of the modules made a lot of sense.
And it'll suit this job you're applying for?
It will indeed, yeah. Like, as in...
It's challenging but very beneficial.
Exactly. Like
What was your favourite subject in the course?
Probably business communications, because I had a great lecturer, and
Always a good start.
and it was, in fairness, it was one of the most important modules I probably did, because when you're in business, you have to understand how to communicate properly, and how, I don't know, certain mannerisms or body languages can, I don't know, affect the person you're talking to.
Very true, especially if you're in a management position.
Yeah.
You have to work with other
Yeah,
employees.
exactly. If you have to delegate, so it's, you know, it's that helps me a lot. Especially, and another one would be organisational behaviour.
Yeah.
Very good subjects.
Yeah, kind of interesting, very philosophical.
The
which
deeper
you-
subjects.
Very much so.
Did you tell me what the level degree you have? Is it,
I have a ordinary and I have an honours degree.
Ordinary and honours, and what did you score? What award did you get?
I got a 2-1 in my ordinary level international business degree,
Yeah.
and I got a 1-1 in my level 8.
Okay, that's
Very good.
brilliant. Tell us about your time at GMIT. Did you enjoy the course? And like, what was your favourite subject?
Well, as I was saying to the lads just beforehand, like it's kind of in between organisational behaviour and business communications, because they're very relevant to the workplace.
Yeah.
And for the purpose of a management job, or any job really in the business industry, you need to have those two modules. They're very, very important.
Yeah. As well, for this job, you'd have to be quite flexible. It wouldn't be a Monday to Friday job, so basically your hours would range from Monday through to Sunday morning through to night, say 40 hours per week. Would you be available for that, or how would you?
Yes,
That'd
of course.
Do you do many things in your spare time, or
Yeah.
that would be, say, mixing with that, or would you be able to work it?
I play soccer weekly, but I wouldn't let that get in the way. I'm the type of person to put work ahead of life, because it's work that pays for
The
you.
balance, yeah.
And at the same time, you know, we're all in jobs that we like to do, and we only apply for jobs that we want to do. So at the same time, you have to have that want, and
Yeah.
I like to think that I have that want.
Yeah, yeah. Could you tell me about a team that you worked with in the past?
I can indeed. I've worked with a number of teams. As I was saying, I have a keen interest in sports, so growing up I would have been part of many clubs, and I don't know, I finished up maybe under 16, under 17 with Knocknacara. We were very successful in the event. We went abroad we won a cup and came back with that cup.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it here, but
I've had many battles with Nottingham Care in my time.
yeah. But like there's a couple of other teams, like working teams. I worked in the Glenlow Abbey and I was head bartender, so
Yeah.
I was leading that area. And then when I was in the harbour, I was team leader. I was given the title. So
you definitely think leading is definitely a big quality of yours.
yeah, exactly.
You felt you could motivate staff very well and get them to work and achieve goals.
Yeah, you have to understand staff and you have to delegate properly, and it's important to show good communication and to listen to them as well from time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you was any of your team successful in meeting any of your goals?
I consider maybe not so much my sports teams now, because we weren't exactly Cristiano Ronaldo's, but with regards to work, yeah, we were given objectives and we certainly achieved those objectives
Yeah.
to the full.
That's all you
Yeah.
can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
And could you tell me why you want to be a manager at Sullivan?
Well, Super Value, it's a nationwide chain, you know, and it's been around now for God knows how many years, you know. So and they're a well-established group, and I think I fit in well with
Their image and
yeah, exactly. They have a fantastic public image, and I'd be delighted to work with Super Value, and I could see myself working with Super Value, you know, in the long term rather than just the short run.
And moving into more kind of a technical topic here now, would you have much experience in HR or accounting?
HR, I can't say I do, whereas I would actually have a lot of experience with personal relations. I consider myself an interpersonal individual.
Communicating with people.
Exactly, but with regards to accounting, I did work experience with EBS Bank in Square for a while. Just they're literally going through figures with me, balances, all of that sort of crack, and then I don't know, I'd be doing tills in places I've worked before, such as the Harbour Hotel or the Glen Abbey. So I'd be cashing in, and then with regards, yeah, that was that really.
Yeah. And as regards like administration skills or like an ECL driver's license or word processing, PowerPoint, how would you be?
With regards Word and PowerPoint, yeah, I'd be very much sort of comfortable with them.
A big part of your course as well.
Yeah, exactly. I would have done it, used them daily almost.
You're aware that like that'd be used an awful lot for stock takes and ordering goods and refunds and stuff like that. So
in my previous jobs, I used to do stock takes.
Very good, very good. And as regards motivation, what do you think would be your greatest achievement in life?
My greatest achievement in life, it's a tough one. I have a son. He's 5 years old. He's in senior infants.
Very good.
John. So, from a personal matter, I'd say
Bringing him up,
because you know, when you're 15 and you know you've kid on the way, it's not exactly a comfortable age. So, you know, that's probably my number
fair
one.
play to you for that.
My number one achievement, yeah.
You inspire him and he inspires you. He inspires you and you inspire him.
Well, I know he inspires me. You know, he's always there to come home to, and you know, it's even if I've had a bad day, which rarely ever happens, you know, I always get to go home for him and collect him from school, whatnot, and sure, well, whatever I do in life really is for him.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's always there. He's always on my mind. So that's the main thing.
And if you're in a group, would you prefer to be a leader or would you just prefer to be part of the group?
Well, I can work with it both ways, but I like group working as a team. I think teamwork is quite important and it's significant if you want to be successful.
Or you prefer to say have a leader rather than?
No, like as in I take it upon myself if I seen that no one was taking it upon themselves.
Yeah. Could you tell me about any difficulties that you've ever encountered, say in college or work, and how you overcame them?
When I was in college, time management was definitely a problem, but once I got to the root of the problem, I reevaluated the situation and it worked out well. After maybe a couple of poor weeks, got over it, sussed everything out and worked well.
Very good. Now, a bit of an odd question now, Karl, to finish. I was asked this question myself in an interview about 2 years ago when I was getting this actual job. If you were an animal, what sort of animal would you be and why?
I'd probably consider myself a cheetah because I'm quick on my feet and I don't like wasting time.
Very good answer.
Very good. Thanks
Thanks
very
very
much
much
for your
It was
time.
a pleasure, Joyce.
Thank you, Karl.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.